welcome to Forest Hobbies. I'm Howard, and today we're working on Volume 12 of the Space Battleship Yamato. It's from Hachette Collections in Japan, and I acquired this through great means. This is the magazine. Looks like we're going to be working again on the hull side section. The lower section, because it's in red. Not too much to do today again. We're going to do a fiber optics. It looks like we're going to do a couple little things and adding in our other little pieces that are going to connect it to the rest of the hull as we move back through it. In this magazine, they talk a little bit about the wave engine that's at the back of the thing. This is a concept drawing here, 3D render of it when it is, and this is an engine room right down here. This talks about the a little bit about what the engine room looks like and the engine itself. And then this is Rei Yamato, and she is a part of the Earth Defense Force, and she's one of the pilots that's in the series. This talks about her skills and her personality and stuff. And yet they're talking about episode 2 yet, parts of this as they go through. That's it for right now in the magazine. Looks like we're going to be doing some more electrical and maybe some more stuff, and it also looks like we're going to be adding on to the front of the ship and maybe some more of the radar tower. So let's get into the parts for Pack 12. Okay, here is the parts for Volume 12. I keep wanting to call it Pack Volume. Issues, they never had the same thing, but it doesn't have a sticker on here. It says 12, but I know this is 12 because the other ones are 12. So let's open this up and see what we got. Alright, here we go. We got these parts here. This part here we're going to put off to the side for right now, and these parts here we're going to put off to the side, and our screws and that, and we are going to concentrate again on making another fiber optic light here. As in previous deals, we are actually taking in, cutting this down flat again, just to make sure. Yes, we are cutting that flat, because if we don't, we might have problems. And now we're going to take and put this one down through this here till we get that flat again and flush. And then we're going to cut our little part out of the sprue here. Out of this sprue here. This one has a very, very, very long tip on it for where it goes through. It is a very long piece, so you wouldn't want to cut that. I really can't tell. It's hard to see that part, but it's a very long tip piece right in there, in that. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. Can you see that? A piece right there. It looks like a little nit coming out. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull that down through again. We're going to take our here and get some more glue. We're just going to put a little bit of glue right here on this edge here where that is there. And we're going to stick this so that the square piece is in there like so. You can see. Make sure that is fitting flush against there. And then we're going to bring back this part here from a previous episode, and it's going to go down through this hole right here from inside. So be very careful not to breaking it. We're going to stick this down in that hole like so, and we are going to get our screwdriver here, and we're going to get one of these flange screws here that we need. And we will be dipping it in some 3-in-1 oil just to help it get through there in that so much better. If everything works properly here. We have to kind of bend our fiber optic a little bit out of the way as we screw this down in there tight. And then we're going to take our sticker again, which is ACL, which I think these are the control lights, is what we're looking at. And we want to take and put that at, again, 4mm or 4 centimeters down on this fiber optic like that, bending that across like so. And there we have that part. Now we want to take this piece here and we want to take it at this direction here, and we're going to take of these 4 pieces that we got right here. There's 2 that's got these little parts that stick out right there, and these ones here that's got a slot in them that's for the metal pieces. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these on this side here, and we're going to take our flange screws again here, dipping these in oil once I get it on the screwdriver. Dipping these into the oil here like so. We're going to get our other one here. We're going to put that down here on this bottom part here. There's another screw here. And we will be putting that in there on that side. Like so. So now we've got that part. Now we're going to take these other 2 parts here, and we're going to take and put a nut, one of these little nuts here, and we're going to put it into that slot right there in front of my finger, and that so that it's down in there like that. And then we're going to marry this up to one of here. Oops, without dropping the nut out. That's the simple part, without messing up the nut. So we're going to take it like so, put it against there like that, load us up a screw again, some part works have these are tapered, and actually these here, even though I'm putting oil on these do have they have been machined with threads in these holes. So they have been slightly machined threads. So we want to take this part here again, and we want to put another nut into this one here. Drop it in there. Bring that up here like this. Marry it together like that. And we will take the screw here, and we will screw that together like so. We will make sure that down here this has got a little slot here that kind of holds that from turning on us or anything like that. Keeps that together so that we have the nuts in there like so. See that? Nuts on that side and that on that side. And then what we're going to do, we're going to set that to the side. We're going to bring back this part here that we did in the last episode, and we will put this together again like so. We will grab ourselves another 2 screws to knot the nut. Not the nut. We don't want the nut. Not the nut. We're going to take the screw here, and we are going to screw these together like that. Grab us another one here. Tray. And I wouldn't worry if these things are kind of rotating around in there. They're kind of loose inside that, even though they are melted together to that. They're married enough in that they don't go out, but they do they can kind of rotate a little bit. So there we go. So we got that there on that side, and then on that side there. And we probably will, at one point in time, we will put that together. Since this one has a notch, and that's the hole for the fiber optic. And that's all to do in volume 12. We will see you in the next episode. Well, if you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching. And remember, mental note, like and subscribe to be updated to all my content. And thanks for watching. Bye for now. See you later.